Christ Triumphant for June 10th. The reading is entitled, Humble Tasks Prepare for Higher Service. 2 Kings 3:11. Here is Elisha, the son of Shaphat, which poured water on the hands of Elijah. Elisha's leave-taking was not with mourning and bitter regrets. They made a feast in his home in commemoration of the honor conferred upon one of the family. And what was the first work of Elisha? It was to take up the little things and do them with heartiness. He is spoken of as pouring water on the hands of Elijah his master. He was the prophet's personal attendant. Any work, however small it may appear, that is done for the master with a thorough surrender of self, is as acceptable to him as the highest service. Humble, willing service is before everyone who claims to be a child of God. After Elisha had been some time in the service of Elijah, he was called to take his place in the first rank. No one in that time was to be greater than he. He had worked under Elijah as a learner, and the time came when the head manager was removed, and the one under him came to the front. And as in Elijah there was a preparedness to be translated, so Elisha was prepared to take his place as the successor of the prophet. And the sons of the prophets that were at Jericho came to Elisha and said unto him, Knowest thou that the Lord will take away thy master from thy head today? And he answered, Yea, I know it. And Elijah said unto him, Tarry, I pray thee, here, for the Lord hath sent me to Jordan. And he said, As the Lord liveth, and as thy soul liveth, I will not leave thee. So they came to Jericho. And they too stood by Jordan. And Elijah took his mantle, and wrapped it together, and smote the waters, and they were divided hither and thither, so that they too went over on dry ground. And it came to pass, as they still went on, and talked, that behold, there appeared a chariot of fire, and horses of fire, and parted them both asunder. And Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven. And Elisha saw it. He took the mantle of Elijah that fell from him, and smote the waters, and said, Where is the Lord God of Elijah? And when he also had smitten the waters, they parted hither and thither, and Elisha went over. By plowing in the field, Elisha had learned the lesson of not allowing failure or discouragement to be entertained. He had now set his hand to the plow in another line of work, and he would not fail nor be discouraged. Every time the invitation to turn back was given, he declared, As the Lord liveth, and as thy soul liveth, I will not leave thee. Thank you for listening.